What is up, friends, and welcome to your Sunday vlog, aka Easter Sunday. So make sure that you guys have a happy one and spend plenty of time with family, because family is very, very important, and aka my 2-year Vlogger-versary. So today I'm going to do a Q&A video, which was initially supposed to be done for when I hit my 100 subscriber mark. It did take me kind of a while to get enough questions, and so thank you to Caitlin and Kevin for submitting the ones that I do have. I did, however, tweet out just recently to see if anyone wanted to add some, last minute, and no reply yet. So anyway, it's okay. I'll just answer the ones that I do have, and it'll allow me to elaborate a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get at it.
Unboxing knife.
Watch out from it.
Shout out to Nat. Yeah.
So I am very thankful for the questions that I did get. I do wish that I had a little bit more, but I want you guys to know, you don't have to hesitate. You can always ask questions in the comment sections. You can tweet them out to me, whatever the case may be, because in the future I would like to do some other Q&As, especially as the more subscribers I get. These types of videos allow them to ask questions and get to know me a little bit better. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started and start with question number 1. Question number 1 is, what do I enjoy about being a father so far? This is a very hard question to answer because I love all of it. The ups and the downs, because it's all a part of that experience, right? Whether it be from my kid driving me completely bananas, to having to discipline him, to being able to be a big kid with him and play toys and, play in the park and do all of those kinds of things with him. I love that. But if I had to pick specific moments throughout my time of being a father that really stand out, that make being a father so important to me, or maybe not necessarily important, well, it's definitely important, but very memorable, was to see the first milestones that my son has accomplished in his growth. The first time that he ran up to me when I came home from work and gave me a hug. The first time he was able to say that I love you. The first time that he walked. There's a lot of things like that that just nobody could ever take away from me. There will be memories forever, and they're moments that are so precious to me. And I don't know. Those are things that just mean the world to me. Just being able to witness those changes, being able to have him express his feelings to me, even from the first time that he used the toilet on his own, things like that, just amaze me, and, just they're so special. So I would have to say overall, the total package, the ups and the downs, I love it all, because it is the experience of being a father. I want to be the best father that I can be, and I want to be better than, my father. And I'm not saying that my father wasn't a good dad, but I'm saying I want to be better than that. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I have to say that overall, all of it, the whole experience of it, the ups and downs. But the I love yous are definitely the icing on top. Question number 2, what was my favorite Lego build and why? This one's pretty tough. Because I enjoy building all the Legos that I've done in my vlogs. They're all fun, and the coolest part is most of them have been Star Wars, which is even more, right up my alley. And those are things that I get to share with Kenji. Even though right now I'm primarily the one building it, it's fun for him. He loves it, and I love doing it with him. But I would have to say that my favorite one is probably the Millennium Falcon. Just because it was the, the Microfighters and miniature one, and it came with Han Solo, which was pretty sweet. But I liked all of them. And to be honest with you, it would be easier maybe if I did some bigger ones, which, by the way, side note, I do plan on doing some bigger ones later on down the road. I just have to see which ones are probably going to be a little bit more affordable for me. I think they'll be standalone videos though. They probably won't be included into the vlogs like the ones that I've been doing. just because the ones that I've been doing are just a little microfighter sets, so they're real small, and I can easily just throw those into a vlog. I would have to say that the little mini Millennium Falcon was pretty sweet. That one's probably my favorite one, just because, I mean, it's the Millennium Falcon. And it was with Han Solo. I mean, come on. How could you go wrong with that, right? Question number 3. What is my most memorable vlog and why? This one, again, is very tough because there are a lot of vlogs for different reasons that are very memorable to me. But I would have to say that the ones that stand out the most to me are probably from last year when I was doing my daily vlogs like every single day. And we went on vacation. We went to Disneyland. And I would have to say that those vlogs for that whole vacation were really memorable for me because of how much fun we had when we were experiencing it, but being able to share that with you guys, and then also being able to look back on it and remember, man, that was so fun. You know, like that, to me, that's just so awesome. And I really, really love that. So it's really kind of cool to kind of look back on those ones. So I'd have to say those are my most memorable. And I'm not talking about the ones, so if you guys look back, you look in the playlist or whatever, I'm not talking about the ones where I'm vlogging currently and I throw in the old clips of the original vlogs that I, yeah, it's from the original vlogs of a previous Disney trip. So not those ones, I'm talking about the current ones that I did last year. Question number 4, what are your favorite music genres? Now, this is a topic that I can talk about forever. You know that I love music. So this is definitely something that I can talk about and elaborate a lot on. I'll try to be as clear and to the point as possible without falling too much off of the road. It might be kind of hard for me. My number 1 of all time favorite genre of music is definitely soul R&B. I love soul R&B music so much. I'm not talking about the new age crap with all the auto sync, by the way. That's a completely different subject, which I won't elaborate on because I will go off on a tangent. But I'll just say, R&B music I love. And my favorite of all time is going to be Stevie Wonder. Stevie was probably the first one that I really caught my ears on because my mom, growing up, always listened to oldies. And so, which is also the reason why I like, you know, Rolling Stones and things of that nature, because she always listened to the oldies. But, you know, the Stevie Wonder songs, the ones that, I mean, come on. You guys know about Stevie. Stevie's the man. Number 2 is definitely hip-hop. You guys know, if you've been watching me, that hip-hop is a genre that I definitely love. And you probably thought I was going to pick that as my first, but it's not. And I love some hip-hop. Not this new age hip-hop crap that's all over the radio. I'm talking about real hip-hop, something that actually has substance. Something that's either going to teach me a lesson or it's going to paint a picture for me. That's called art, which music has lost. And again, another subject. I can go off on a tangent on that as well. I'm not going to go off on that one because I'm pretty sure a lot of you can agree with that. Number 3, this is where it goes. So it's always soul and then hip-hop. And once it goes after that, it's kind of like I really like everything under that really equally. But I would have to say the next one in line is probably rock. I want to say rock as one genre, even though there's multiple subgenres in that. Because you have rock, right? But then you have alternative, you have heavy metal, you have death metal, you have punk, you have classic, you know what I mean? You have all these different genres. And when I say rock, that means that I like all of those. I can listen to me some death metal. Is it something I'm going to listen to all the time? No. But can I get down on some of it? Yes. But I do like some heavy metal. Man, Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth. I mean, those were a lot of bands that I liked a lot, especially when I was younger. When I was younger, I always listened to oldies, and the oldies stations always played different genres, but they were all oldies, right? Then as when I branched off on my own, it was actually rap. It was MC Hammer. I was like a huge MC Hammer fan. And it was like MC Hammer, it was like Naughty by Nature, it was like NWA, it was Eric B. Rakim, it was Run DMC, you know what I mean? It was like, so really hip hop became like one of my first when I kind of spread out on my own. But the first passionate music that I really like just sucked me into it was R&B. In fact, my first CD ever owned was Boyz II Men. And then after that, it kind of just jumbles up a little bit. I love me some reggae, reggae island music, which kind of falls in together. But I love reggae, I love island music. I actually love ska too, which is more of like a rock, reggae-ish, you know what I mean? And in fact, if you guys are looking for something different, I found this band, it's been a long time now, but they were called Kindred or Skindred. Kindred or Skindred, I can't remember exactly what it was. But they were like a hard rock band with a straight reggae like feel to it. And it was awesome because it was so different from anything I'd ever heard. So it was like hard rock, but it was reggae too. It was like the two infused together. It was pretty cool. I can go on forever, so I'm gonna stick to the ones that I actually will listen to the most. This last one that I'm gonna talk about is actually something that I've meant to kind of talk about in the vlogs, but I don't think I really have. And this will probably surprise any close friends that may watch this, but there was one genre of music that I didn't hate, but it definitely was not my cup of tea, and I would not listen to it for the longest time. And I never, ever, ever in a million years ever thought I would ever like it, ever. And something last year switched in my head and really changed my mind about it. And that's country. I have become a fan of country, and I'm talking more of the new age music, new age country, not really the older country. Now, I don't hate all of that. I don't dislike any of that, but it's kind of like baby steps, you know, because some of that's a little too twangy for me, I guess, so to speak. I don't know really how to explain that. But like the contemporary country is really what I'm digging right now. It's because I heard a song, actually it was a couple songs, but I heard a song that was just, it was a love ballad, and it just really reminded me of R&B music. It just had a different feel to it, but it still had that heart in it, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it was like, wow, what have I been missing out on? Like, I really, really, really enjoy this. How could I not like this before? Because this is kind of right up my alley. And then another song was kind of like a fun, like just a fun kind of song, and it reminded me of like a, you know, like an R&B pop-ish type of song that would really like get you excited. And I was like, wow, man, I don't know why I didn't like this before. So now I've you know, really, really enjoyed that. And to be honest with you, I go through phases, a lot of phases that just switch. It just depends on the moods, and then I'll stick with it for a long period of time. So like, I'm back on hip hop right now, so that's why I'm listening to a lot of hip hop. But then I'll go into a mood where I listen to nothing but R&B. I'll go into a mood where I'm just listening to nothing but country. I'll go into a mood where I'm just listening to nothing but reggae. And I think it is seasons, moods, whatever the case may be. And that's why I love music, because it just fits in so many different sections. If I'm sad, I can listen to a song. If I'm angry, I can listen to a song. If it's just summertime, it's winter. You know what I mean? It's just, I love music in general. And I know I totally over-explained this question, but I hope that answered it well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my Q&A for my 100th vlog and my 2-year vlog-versary combined together. That's why I decided to do this. It is, again, Easter, so happy Easter, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend, and hope you have a great week coming up. So don't forget to always shoot for your dreams, always shoot for happiness, because the sky's the limit, which means you guys can do whatever you want. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!